What is going on, Aries? Welcome to another reading. Let's go ahead and start us off with some deep breaths. Okay, I would like to start us off with a prayer. Okay, number 13. Heavenly Father, we praise you and thank you for empowering us by your Holy Spirit to do everything that we are called to do. We will not magnify our shortcomings. We will magnify your greatness. We know that we are not alone because you promised to be with us. We receive your strength, grace, and mercy to help us today. Thank you. And thank you for your hand of blessing to us, on us, as we submit our ways to you and we declare, I can do all things in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you. If you are returning, welcome back. I love you guys and I miss you guys. And thank you guys for all your support and your love for this channel. And if you are new, welcome. We're going to get into this. This is for the sign of Aries. Okay. I like to start us off with some affirmations and some deep breaths to get us going, to get our mind straight. Okay. We are to center ourselves. Aries, I received your messages last night. Okay. We are to breathe deep and long. Taking pauses for you is important. This is what I'm getting, okay? We can only get to experience this once, okay? And we will never have it again. We have moments where we feel the bliss and we feel the joy and we never get that again. It's in that moment where you only get to have that moment and you will never ever have that moment again. Okay. We are to keep our focus back to our vision. Okay. I'm getting that our vision is expanding. Okay. Think big. Virgo wants us to be of service in Virgo season, okay? Virgos are one to be of service. Keeping ourselves grounded on earth, okay? I'm getting that. Some of us, we are to let your feet, like, go barefoot and let your feet feel the grass. Put your feet flat on the grass. Feel the earth. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Get grounded on earth. Put your feet and your toes in the sand or something if you are by the beach. Okay, Virgo season is about celebration. Okay, and I'm getting also that there is a lot of babies. Okay, we are I'm getting also love is in the air. Okay, this is new and improved love. Okay, reunions are to happen and we are to feel it. Feel it fully and complete. Okay. Make time for quiet time. And don't be ashamed to show your dorky side. Okay. Glow. Okay. Thank you. Affirmation, I shoot for the stars. Radiance is my birthright. Okay, we have the morning star, and I'm also using the Star Temple Oracle here. Okay, and I feel the need to say, you guys, as some of you guys are also seeing a lot of mirror number patterns. Okay, like right now I just seen 3, 4, 3. Okay, that kind of number patterns that you're seeing often is what I'm getting here. Okay, the number 22 is significant here. Okay, Aries, this is about creativity for you, and I'm getting that while you may be feeling a lot of this passion and you having to get so creative, okay, Aries, I'm getting that this may feel all new to you and brand new to you. Okay, like a feeling like you've never done this before, you've never experienced this before, like how you are with your creativity. Okay, this is all brand new to you. This is stepping out all brand new. 444 is that while you are in this need to, you know, all of a sudden have this spark of energy having this idea, okay, and you putting all of your energy as well in this idea and then creating something out of this, okay, this may all feel new to you, Aries, and this is something that you have never experienced before, okay. This is a lot of that change that is stepping in, okay, for all of us collectively. Okay, bottom of the deck, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement, and you having to go through this flow, if you will, of creativity. It's like this stream of like flow of creativity that you're not you cannot ignore. You're not ignoring, okay. This is having you take action on yourself, okay. This flow of creativity, this just I'm getting this never-ending flow of creativity, you being in that state of flow, okay. This is what is required of you, Aries, at this time in this season. Perhaps this is what is going to unblock you from all of the unease that you're feeling inside, all of the unease that you're feeling in your mind, okay. This is unblocking a lot in your mind, and this is also unblocking a lot of your gifts and how you're able to use your gifts, okay. You having to be action oriented is unblocking you through creativity, okay. And this has also been about your confidence, but this is about confidence more with grace. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. It's like as you are stepping out with so much more confidence within yourself, you are also exuding a lot of this love that you have been building within yourself, okay. It's beautiful because I feel like, you know, you having to be more creative, you having to use this energy of creativity is you're stepping into like this, also this unconditional love, okay. And you're stepping out with confidence, with grace, all in all together. Creativity is very healing for you right now, and I think this is what is mostly coming up for you, Aries, is that while you are experiencing yourself through this creative energy, you're feeling all of the love inside, and this is what is so healing to your energy. This is also what is unblocking you, okay. This is what is unblocking you from whatever you have been in your mind and wherever you might have been with your trauma, okay. I'm getting that this is childhood trauma, okay. I've seen it again, 818. It's those number patterns that you guys are seeing often, okay. You are never given more than you can handle, Aries, okay. This is what I'm getting, and this is also what I had written down. You are never given more than what you can handle. For some, while you might have been feeling lonely in this journey of you having to learn on your own, and maybe even unlearning a lot, and you're noticing this too as you're going into this state of flow, right, creativity, because I suppose that when we are in our creative flow, in our state of flow, we are also at the same time releasing. Does that make sense? Like we are releasing. So you're unblocking yourself from all of these uncomfortable feelings, maybe even from a past relationship, right? 919. Maybe even like something that you are currently experiencing right now with somebody, 929, that you are feeling uncomfortable about. And through creativity, you're finding yourself to be healing a lot of this. Creativity is healing you right now. You are standing up for yourself, and you're coming out with more confidence in grace. And through being intentional, okay, and the actions that you are taking, you're like unblocking, 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 unblocking. Okay, this is the change that's stepping through in your life. Okay, this ebb and flow in Virgo season as we step into this. Okay, and we are in the stillness of it all. 10-10, when I said that, there is this magical, and I'm gonna say this, okay, this is something that you might not be experiencing right now, but maybe, I suppose, after you watch this, you're going to realize that when we keep ourselves in the stillness of it all in Virgo season, okay, I'm following the rhythm here, is that you're going to find the magic in things. You're going to find the magic in the mundane. You're even going to find the magic in attracting a lot of money. Like, you're going to find the right flow for you, Aries, when it comes to attracting a lot of money. Okay, I'm getting that. You know what that means. I may not know where that's rooted from, but you know what that means when I say that, okay? This is also you unblocking. Remember what I said, that you're just unblocking, 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 unblocking. Okay. Center yourself, okay? And really feeling the ebb and flow of this magical energy in Virgo season, I'm getting that we are to keep ourselves centered and still. And that when we get to that point, that is what we're going, that's when we see the things around us like, wow, opportunities. 11:33. There is so much magic in this moment right now. There's a lot of opportunities in this conversation right now. There's a lot of insight that I can pick up from this conversation right now. A lot of those moments where you feel like, wow, it feels magical. It's going to surprise you, Aries. If it hasn't yet, it's going to surprise you. And you even having to immerse, I'm following the rhythm here. You having to immerse yourself in this energy. You've tapped into, I'm speaking to somebody here and I say this, that you, 12-12, that when you've tapped into this energy of creativity, and you have, and when I say that this feels new to you and you've never felt this before, this is all brand new to you. And this is all taking you to a level of like a higher sense of love, higher sense of self-love, if you will. We are to remove anything that is making us feel uneasy. We are to remove anything that is blocking us. I think that this energy that you're tapping into, Aries, where all this creativity is flowing, I think I said this already, you feeling the love that comes with that, the self-love. It's not just love that you receive from anybody. It's not just love that you receive from your family and your friends, but this is the love that you've gotten to really know within yourself. And times of loneliness, and times where you had to really get to understand it for yourself, like in private. It hasn't all been that nice. And when it comes to working on your energy, doing the energy work, Aries, I'm getting that, this becomes very lonely, and it has become very lonely for you getting to know this on your own, having to realize certain things about yourself that you never thought was there, that you had these moments of feeling loneliness and deep wounds that comes with that. Okay, I'm talking about childhood wounds, okay? This had you really pay attention to where you are with yourself and really humbling yourself, okay? Practicing humility and getting to know yourself in a deeper way, and then taking you into this energy of creativity. This is about where you have been with your self-love, where you have been with yourself, and then getting to know this state of flow of you creating, of you loving on yourself, and then you loving on yourself, and then you sharing that with people, and then you sharing that with people, and then you ending up with the right people. And then as you are, these people are like, hey, would you want to consider this? Hey, would you want to collaborate with me on this? Hey, would you want to take action on this with me? And then you're like, oh my gosh, it's all paying off. The magic in Virgo season is going to make you realize all of this, that the hard work that you had put in times when you were feeling lonely, in times when you felt like I couldn't do this on my own, but you got yourself up and you're like, I'm not going to give up. We are to lift us up. We are to get us out of whatever this uneasy feeling is. You are to get yourself out of it. But the hard work that came with that moment of you feeling lonely, moments where you felt like you didn't have anybody understanding what you were feeling in that moment, is all paying off. It is all paying off. I was getting also that I had written this down for you guys. I was getting, you can handle this, okay? You can handle this. I am to remind you that you are more than capable. And I'm getting that you guys have been. I mean, it's getting to the bottom of whatever it is that you have been feeling uncomfortable about. Okay, I keep getting this. Let's get into this uncomfortability here. Okay, you are never, first card, we have the 9 of Pentacles. You are never given more than you can handle. I'm getting with this card, like, you have a vision. I'm speaking to an Aries here, okay? You have a vision. You had ended something and you had to get rid of that in order for you to get to the next level, whatever that may be. A person, a place, a relationship, a job. Okay, I'm not quite sure where this is coming from, but you had to leave something behind. Okay, and make it sense to you. Define it for yourself, whatever this is that you are to leave behind. You had to leave this behind in order for something to die. Does that make sense? Change had to happen. Okay, we have the Death here. I'm getting Scorpio vibes. Okay, you had to detach yourself from something or someone because it was just probably what it was blocking your energy. You had to leave something behind that was holding you back, and in you choosing to leave it behind, in you choosing to perhaps ignore it, because in ignoring it, that was the only thing that was gonna help you detach from it. You had to leave this energy behind because this energy wreaked havoc in your life. Ugh, gross. It wreaked havoc. This is what was like literally holding you back. And I'm getting that you had to leave this behind, and you chose to leave it behind so that you're able to get to the next level. You know, when, and I want to interpret this the right, interpret this the right way, but when we are around somebody who is neglecting their own energy. Okay, follow me here when I say this, that when we are around somebody who is ignoring their own energy and they are not taking the opportunity to do any energy work, any healing work, when you are around somebody who is like this and who chooses to just stay in their misery, I feel like I want to pull up a card here. I'm hearing nothing is evolving, right? And change needs to happen in order for us to get to the next level. And sometimes the only thing we are able to do, the only thing that we can do is to step away from that energy to, you know, find your little safe space where you are able to grow and evolve. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And perhaps while you were around this person that was holding you back, okay, I'm getting Scorpio here because the Death card is a Scorpio card, okay? Whomever this person was in the past that you were trying to like detach yourself from, perhaps this person was attaching themselves to you, Aries, and you're over here like, yo, let go. 2020, when I said that, let go. You literally had to leave. I'm hearing across state, like you had to leave a place, removed yourself from it because you weren't growing. Like you needed to make moves, like you had to be in movement, and perhaps this energy that was holding you back, you couldn't do certain things around this person, you couldn't say certain things around this person, and this is what was holding your energy back. And as soon as you detach yourself from them, the amount of weight that was put on you from this person, out the window. I shoot for the stars, radiance is my birthright, out the window. It's like you have such a big vision here, Aries, and I'm speaking to somebody when I say this, that you are to keep your mind on this vision. And you did, and you still have it on your mind. And when you were around this energy, this is what was stopping you from going after this vision. Unfortunately, it's like I'm getting like some energies just won't let you. That's what I'm getting. That's yucky energy for me. Okay? Some energies just won't let you. We are to value the essence of Virgo season, to keep the creativity going, and to listen to the stillness of the night. I had that written down for you guys. Valuing the essence of Virgo season. This is where you're going to find the magic. Okay, I keep getting that. This is where you're going to find yourself to be really tapping into like a place where you feel more safe with yourself. And like you don't have to pretend, you don't have to like walk on eggshells. Okay, this is the energy that's coming up. I'm following the rhythm here. Okay. I am ready to let go with self-compassion. The Pleiades light my quest to be wild and free. And perhaps this whole time, what you have been wanting, Aries, is to be free. Free from something. Free from something, okay? This is what I'm getting. You are to unlock, unblock, unlearn, detach, and then attach. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I'm getting that while in the process of detaching, Aries, and follow me here when I say this, okay? While you are in this process of detaching, at the same time, it's like there's a greater force here. There's a greater, like an energy force here, where when you are willing and intentionally wanting to detach from certain people who you know are not good for you, instantly it takes you to people who are good for you. And then as soon as you detach, the universe is like on your side on this, and a greater force pushes you to the people who are good for you. And then you attach, but not in an unhealthy attachment. Attached to a point where like, okay, this is good for me, I'm going to keep this. But you're not holding on to it like you're being needy, right? You're holding on to it like, okay, this is an option, and this is where the universe, this is where spirit is leading me. Therefore, this is healthy. Therefore, this is exactly where I'm aligned with. Like, this is what I am aligned with, as opposed to what I was aligning myself to. But because perhaps the things that you're aligning yourself to in the past, and I'm following the rhythm here, Aries, was not good. Like, where you have been trying to shoot your shot, you were shooting your shot in the wrong places. You see how she's like the huntress. You see how she's like so focused in where she's trying to shoot the arrow. Perhaps you were trying to shoot your shot in the wrong places with the wrong people, because there was something inside of you that you didn't see for yourself, Aries. This is very powerful. This is coming up a lot right now. Okay, and this is going to lead me to talk about your childhood wounds, Aries. Woo! Okay. As she is trying to shoot that arrow somewhere, okay, you now having to attach yourself and shooting your shot in the right places. You are now in alignment, in the present time, okay, present day. You are now in alignment with the right people and the right places and the right opportunities, as opposed to where you were shooting your shot that did not serve you, okay? There's a lot of surrendering here when it comes to your childhood, Aries. I no longer dim my light. I shine bright for all to see. Okay, you have glow and you have radiance. I'm hearing teaching, okay? Teaching. You see how these cards are so beautiful. Okay. When it comes to your childhood, Aries, some things we don't want to look back to. We don't want to come back to. This is what I'm getting, okay? And I think maybe that's where this loneliness is rooted from, because at times when you did have to heal this on your own, it was by yourself. And a lot of what you had healed on your own was from your childhood. Okay, and a lot of the things that resurfaced from your childhood you did not like, you did not want to come back to. It's like this feeling of like haunting you. It was like haunting you, and it got really dark perhaps, but you knew, your instinct told you intuitively, you knew that you had to unblock yourself from this, because if you didn't, you're just gonna keep holding on to it and carrying it around with you, and it's not healthy. But this is like stuff from your childhood that you don't want to come back to, that is coming to surface. And I'm hearing like it's just not right. Like you feel like there was a lot of injustice. You feel like you couldn't understand why you were holding on to so much wounds, and it was affecting your relationships, and it was affecting your self-esteem. It was affecting your self-control. And perhaps maybe even having moments of controlling others because of it. Okay, this is what's coming up. I'm following the rhythm here. I have 4 of Pentacles. That while you are healing from all of these childhood wounds, like you came to a point where you started to realize even your own self was like controlling certain things, controlling people, like having moments of wanting to control other things and people. Like, I don't want to say control freak, but if you didn't help yourself sooner, and if you didn't pay attention enough sooner to yourself that you might have probably gone to that direction of controlling everybody, like being a control freak. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. Okay, I have pentacles here, heavy on money. Okay, positive, yes. It is to be expected. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. Money is to be expected here. Okay, money is also rolling in as you are unblocking. So this is heavy emphasis, paying attention to what it is that you are unblocking yourself from. And then once you unblock, here comes the money rolling in. Okay. When it also comes to your childhood, Aries, I'm speaking to somebody here when I say this, that this is you still healing from your mother wounds. Okay. And perhaps you are feeling this part of you with all of that creativity. Beautiful energy, okay. I'm getting also, but watch yourself. Watch yourself to not overwork yourself, okay. Don't hurt yourself. That while you are finding yourself to be in this flow of creativity and releasing a lot and unblocking a lot, you know, you're gonna come across, I'm getting an experience, a moment where things feel like it's too hard to fight, it's too hard to carry. And it's going to overwhelm you. Like you're going to have a moment where it's just going to overwhelm you. Like you almost want to vomit. Like literally, you're going to vomit. Like literally, you're going to feel nauseated in your stomach. It's kind of like a pregnant woman getting morning sickness and then you just throwing up, okay? And you're just like, wow, I did not even expect that. It literally does make you sick. It will make you sick. So I'm getting to watch yourself, that to not go, to not get to a point where you're overworking yourself and you're self-sabotaging yourself, that you're going to make yourself sick. And you are going to get sick. I'm getting this heavily, okay? I have the Two of Swords. You're going to get sick. I'm getting with this Two of Swords that you are to pay attention to the decisions that you are making in Virgo season as you are intentionally choosing your decisions. And I'm also getting to be careful and to watch your choices. Okay. Remember what I said about being a control freak, to not be so controlling of others. And that when you are choosing, when you are making these decisions, okay, to not get so caught up on other people's opinions as you are making decisions for yourself. It's like, I'm getting like, if you are unsure about some of these decisions, okay, because you don't want to end up at a dead end, or you don't want to end up in a route where, you know, there's nothing there, like there's nothing thriving there. I'm getting to reach out and extend yourself to maybe like a counselor, a therapist, if you will. 3333 when I said that. Reach out to maybe like a professor, somebody who has more experience than you, Aries, okay, to reach out to a teacher, somebody who has been a counselor for years, okay, and you know them to, you know, they've worked with many people before and they are a professional at this. I'm getting that when you come across a decision, when you come to a point where you feel like you need to make major decisions, and maybe this is about money, you are to extend yourself to somebody who knows more about it than you, like somebody who is more experienced on it, okay? Maybe like a financial aid. I'm getting that, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, and I'm also reminded to tell you to laugh and to dance, Okay, to forgive yourself. Okay, this is what's going to lead me to our notes here. And it says, forgive yourself. And this came up heavy for me, and I received your messages, Aries, last night. Okay, so I'm going back to the feeling, and I'm going back to the vibe that I was getting. Okay, to forgive yourself. I'm getting that maybe this is what has been blocking you as well. Okay, a lot of this blocking and unblocking. Okay, that while you are unblocking, perhaps a lot of what was blocking you was from the things that you couldn't understand about yourself that you had done. And this is where I step in. I suppose that I'm here to remind you to forgive yourself. I am ready to let go with self-compassion. Ooh, I'm getting that some of you guys need to cry. You need to cry. The color green is significant, hence this tank top I'm wearing. You are to, I'm hearing, be wild and free. Be wild and free. This is a surrender. Forgive yourself. I'm getting a lot on cleansing. Okay, we are in this season of cleansing our soul. And whatever your body is trapping, okay, whatever unease your body is trapping, okay, that is going to let itself out. Do you remember what I said, something about when I said you're literally going to vomit? Okay, you're getting sick. Some of us are getting sick, and it may not just be you, Aries, and this is what's coming up right now, that it may not even just be our Aries. This is collectively that we are getting sick because we are holding on to unwholesome. We're holding on to unnecessary disturbance. We are getting sick because some of us are around people who are holding on to secret animosity, envy, jealousy, hate. A lot of that can make us really sick. When we feel these energies around us, it can make us sick. Whether we believe it or not, it does make us sick. Other people's energy can make us sick. This is true. When we are around some, like if you know yourself to be healthy energetically and you are around people who are holding on to envy, to jealousy, to hate, and this is like self-hate, you know, when you are around somebody who's just like really stubborn, or they're just not allowing their body to move, therefore they're not releasing bad juju, bad energy, bad spirits, if you will, this is going to make us sick. And you are going to get into that, not knowing that you're getting into it, and you're allowing yourself to be around that. That is what is making you sick. You are to replenish, Aries. Replenish, replenish, replenish. I'm getting some of you guys need to go on a hike. Okay. Finding time to have quiet time. Okay, I think I said that earlier. Okay, let's get a spirit animal here before we wrap this up. Okay. You are to get quiet, to find time to get quiet. And then once you are in that space of being quiet, you are to journal and you are to release. Like, it doesn't even have to make sense when you're writing, just write them down. This is what I'm getting. Okay, and then putting your feet on the grass, on the concrete, putting your feet on soil, putting your feet on the sand. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. And then I'm also getting, okay, this message can be a bit tricky, okay? the message is, this is from going from loneliness to happiness. So I'm getting also that there's something about your, this is coming up. There's something about your body shape, like how your body is shaped, okay? Or like your form. There's something about your form. Okay, I'm getting hot. Like you're sexy, you get people's attention by the way you walk or how you handle yourself, or even in times when you're just standing, right? And your hip is popping out, like your butt is popping out. Like there's something about your form that catches people's attention. Okay, I feel the need to say that. So this message I was saying about, this is going from loneliness to happiness. This is what probably is also what's making you sick, Aries. Because you've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of energy work. Okay. And so now that your energy is clean, now that you found yourself in a place where your energy is clean, you're starting all over again. And you've cleansed yourself. You get sick by being around people who are not being attentive to their own energy. This is true. This is so true. It's like going from loneliness to happiness to giving and then oversharing. And then to finding love for yourself. And then I got give up. Okay, that's a tricky message. Okay, give up and breathe. And I suppose that when I say give up, Aries, give up in times where you don't have to carry the weight for anybody. For anybody. Give up. I got that, and I got that message yesterday, and I've written that down. It says, give up and breathe. You don't have to carry anyone else's burdens. And perhaps you're holding yourself back and you're not breathing yourself because you're extending yourself to somebody else who's not really giving to you. So it's like you're going from loneliness to happiness to giving to oversharing to finding love for yourself. And then I had written give up. Give up. Give up as a means to help yourself. Like, don't give up, like give up on yourself. Like, give up as in give up on things that is giving up on you. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall on yourself, in your self-worth, and love with a big heart. Visionary. I have giraffe. Right? This is about your vision. Stick to it. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Aries, I love you guys so much. I'm sending you so much love and support at this time. If you would like a personal, all my information will be down in the description box below. You already know. And thank you guys for your support and showing love in this channel always, okay? And thank you for tuning in for another reading here at Safe Space. My name is Kimber. I will see you guys in the next. Love and peace. Take care. Bye.